Take right open. Let's go. Easy, easy.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
11 at.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tutin. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Biggest.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He's got McBride complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Murray here on 1st down. Has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs from the 37. Again, it's Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Another throw coming from Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trim the lead to 1.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Red, 23.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Lawrence throwing here. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. return. Here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
They're going play action. It's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Now Murray on the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. They'll toss it here to Benson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. For a second, we were going to get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Check down goes to Tootin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to the air, Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
23. Up.
Go. Gain of 13 yards.
11.
1st down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Easy. Read up 24.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they're going after he wiggles his way forward for two. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, some hot. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception...
There he goes, right sideline. 30, Trey McBride. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sails through good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete left-sided Thomas. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. They connect on the deep shot. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Coach.
Benson now from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now Lawrence. All in left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Jaguars.
Lawrence with it on first. Is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now, Murray. Through the middle. Taken in by Harrison. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Now an inside give to Benson. Oh, what a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got McBride complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This will end up as a touchback.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Lawrence Hunter downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
They've got first down here from the 36. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence to throw it. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense in the hurry up here. Lawrence facing third and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, flex or breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Murray here on first down. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Down by Caleb Ransom.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Benson on first and 10. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now Murray. He's got a man left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Throwing here, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come back. 2-2. 2-2.
Murray setting up to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing a pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively, and offensively as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. McBride snags another one. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tootin now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, run.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
We'll give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Looking to throw. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And off to Tootin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. First and 10, it's Lawrence. The right side caught by Thomas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Jaguars down by only 3. Just a yard left to go on second down. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Let's go. 11. Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's taken down at the 30. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Big game coming, and Thomas snags another. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Hey.
First and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just 1 play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Red on red. Hey, son.
Tootin. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
The final battle scene from the movie came 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. Can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
First and 10. 45-yard line.
With a Chance to run it here. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.